Mm-mm-mm. Man, so we know the bowl can potentially be tomorrow, no matter what. The real question is, are we going to get tomorrow as the game? It does say Any Given Sunday is live streaming. I am looking at it right now on YouTube.
All right.
Why is it not showing the game though? I'm confused.
It's about to show it.
Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't going crazy.
And actually, I need to change that.
Somebody talking low. Maybe I'm just not being extremely loud. I'm not near the mic right now, as we're waiting to get the game going. You might hear me really low or Wes because we're trying to make sure we get everything set up. Our guy, the Slim Sensei, is following on the channel since he's changed his Twitch name. Okay, so we're getting the Seahawks going in and out. I mean, I think it's really more so. Again, I'm not talking loud because I'm not directly at my mic.
Okay, can they hear me okay right now?
Yeah, I think both of us are not talking that loud, though. That's the thing. We're just talking just to talk and making sure we can hear each other and make sure we get everything set up.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Because that switch kind of kicked us in the behind.
Well, let me know if they can't hear me because I could turn my mic up a little bit more if I need to.
No, I gotta just turn you up on desktop and we'll see what happens. It might be better that way.
Okay.
I'll stay. I mean, it's like I said, we're not yelling though. Like once I move the mic closer, I sound louder anyway.
Right.
Yeah, Pac, I definitely agree with you on that, dude. Great turnout. That joint went up to 23 viewers twice. So we definitely got the people to be here. We just need you guys to freaking follow the channels.
Yeah, don't just look at the game. Look at the game, and before you look, matter of fact, when you get on the channel, before you even set your eyes on the game, just hit the subscribe if you're on YouTube, hit the follow if you're on Twitch. Let's just get it going.
Yeah, like y'all got part of it right, and the other part y'all just tripping right now. That's what that is. I don't understand it. Let me just come out of my YouTube and see what the heck happens. It's not.
Are they still on?
Okay,
they're still on pause, right?
So the game is up on YouTube. Any Given Sunday Network has it live on YouTube. I am go ahead, get out of studio mode, go back to the image, and then switch it back out to the game. Trent, I don't know if you can hear me. We are ready. Let's rock and roll. So, I said it before, like, this is the fourth or fifth time that I have specifically called this game. And I'm going to become louder. I'm going to be here at the mic so you can hear me very clearly, Weezy. I assure you, you can hear me clearly. Going to get some crowd noise in the background for you all. We know the Browns knows how to win these AFC championship games. We do not have Jim Jones getting to the championship game. I think this is his second time being here, but he hasn't got to the bowl yet. What is it going to take for him to beat Trent?
Maybe a miracle? I'm being disrespectful. I need to stop doing that. No, in all seriousness, the way they could beat him here is just like we talk about with everybody else, especially in the playoffs. Play smart, no dumb mistakes. Throw the ball away. We just learned that in the last game. You know what I mean? If you don't have something open, just don't throw it.
Gets a slant to Javonte Anthony right across the middle. Richard Gant is starting the game off high on the Z spot. First and 10 for the Chargers.
And if you guys have not seen Trent in these games, this man is literally a walking NFL blitz. This man just gets it. He just gets in the middle and he'll blitz you till he can't blitz anymore. You know what I mean?
That's how we're talking about it?
Hey, it is what it is.
All right, as always, guys, drop your predictions in the chat. We are using the AGS Network chat or the YouTube chat. Again, the Any Given Sunday Network on YouTube has a live stream up right now. Those are the chats we will use to talk. I won't say what you said was disrespectful. I mean, of course, when you don't get over that hump, like Gons gets disrespected all the time because he hasn't got over the hump yet.
Right.
This is Jim Jones' time to show it's time to get over his hump.
Absolutely. It's a great cut.
Stephon Green is going to cut out to the left, make up for that lost yardage with a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 10. They're going to call it 5 instead.
That was a great cut right there. He made a great read on that play. He got the yards back, so let's just see if he could kind of keep his composure here. Again, we know that this Browns defense is tough. You know, they're 15-1 for a reason. So, again, we know that this defense is tough, and we're looking forward to seeing what this Charger offense could do against this defense. It's going to be something else.
Agreed there. And once again, guys, if you're actually watching on my channel itself instead of watching on the AGS network, I am not paying attention to the chat as we get a cross screen to Tony Daniel, gets 2 yards. So it weighed out and got a positive.
Yeah, I mean, let me get back to that whole chat thing right now. If you're in that chat right now for these games and you're not on the AGS network.
Wait a minute. You might got to re-say that.
Am I good?
You're good now.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah, if you're still in that still in Night Screams chat right now, get to AGS_network, please. Make sure you get in there and handle business. We need to usually get into that chat. No other chats right now.
Right there, Richard Gant held the ball too long, and Larry Ogunjobi is going to get in the backfield. 4th and 14.
And again, that was a great play right there. He got the stop he needed. Again, we know the blitzes are coming. We know these guys are coming for him. He's got to make sure he makes quick reads.
Jontarius Reese on the punt return gets hit in the backfield like a spear was thrown at him. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Baker Mayfield and Nick, I want to grub Chubb. Can they lead the Browns back to the promised land?
Man, I've been looking forward to saying Nick the Grub for a minute, and it's back. It's about time. Yeah, it's been a long while, man.
It has been a while. Nick, I want to grub. Chubb gets the first handoff of the Browns and gets a 2-yard gain, but runs into none other than Joseph Bosa.
That was great defense right there. But as far as this, I was talking about this offense here, you know, Baker Mayfield, this is his bread and butter right here. This man is a beast in Madden. And again, Trent knows what he's doing with this team. Let's see if he can pull through and get himself 7 quick points.
And I'm going to say this again, sound like a broken record, as Chubb gets another carry, but only loses the yard gain. So we're back at 3rd and 10 already. If you are watching, I am paying attention to the follower count for Any Given Sunday's network on Twitch, AGS_network. They gained 3 followers off of the first game. You guys are slacking. I know you all are not following that channel. Show our guy Pack some love, man, because when we start streaming on that channel, you need to be a part of the notification game. You need to make sure you know when we're streaming. We're not going to always tag you anymore.
Absolutely.
Oh, what a great play call right there. Antonio Callaway on the C route. Think he distracted Jim with that slant coming from the outside instead. Nice play call there.
Yeah, that was definitely a great play call. Now, real quick, getting back to actually, you know, what you were just discussing, you know, maybe we just need to make a rule for everybody, basically letting them know that when me and you are broadcasting, we're going to be on the AGS network. When it's separate, then we'll go on our separate networks.
Yeah, that might have to be the new change from Madden 20, because at the end of the day, you know, our channels are going to grow regardless. That's very true.
Exactly.
But this is Any Given Sunday football we're talking about.
Exactly.
Any Given Sunday football belongs on the Any Given Sunday network. I am in full agreement.
Absolutely. 100%.
1st and 10 coming up. He's going to stay in that deuce close set. Looking to move one defender. Pulls Njoku out to the left. Makes him a fullback.
Wow, wide open.
Has the one-on-one over the middle. Auden Tate was wide open, and we're going to get a dancing touchdown.
Yeah, that man was wide open from the rip. I mean, you knew somebody was going to be open running a blitz like that. So, you know, you had to make it a point to get out there and cover that man, but didn't happen. 7-0.
Field goes up and good, and like Wes has just said, 7-0 is the call right now. 5 plays, 67 yards for Trent on his first drive of the game.
Just a little bit too easy. A little bit too easy for the first drive. Should have given him a little bit more work on the defensive side of the ball. Didn't make it happen, but again, you got opportunity on offense here to make something happen. Let's see what you can do with it.
You know, I'm really trying to wonder and think what happened exactly for Auden Tate to get so open. I didn't look at the defensive play call to see, where the hole came from.
Well, the offensive line is just fantastic on the Browns. That's just key for him. Here he comes.
That user blitzing safety he has
I'm
is
telling
just something different.
It's too much, man. It's too much. It scares the piss out of you. It really does.
I wonder if it's going to be able to be that great in Madden 20. Like, I haven't played Trent in a long while, maybe since like Madden 18, dude. But Jesus Christ,
I don't think you're going to really need it in Madden 20. But if it's available, man, oh man.
Goes to that slant right over the middle. Herman throws a man off of him with the juke stick, gets the first down. So we know the Chargers can get the yards. It's more so, can he get the points on the board?
Yeah, exactly. Great 18-yard catch right there by Herman. And again, just a great read. Let's just keep this ball moving, run the ball a little bit, prevent him from blitzing.
Runs that blitz again, gets it picked up well. Throws a touch pass over the middle. Javon Anthony will hold on and come with the catch. Richard Gann is 4 for 4 for 52 yards.
Wow, that was a fantastic catch right there. It's just man, I might have lost words for that catch because I thought that ball was popping right out. There was too many people alongside with him with that catch.
Definitely true there. 1st and 10 coming up as he gets to the positive side of the field, the opponent side.
Great out.
Runs the quick out route. Herman is going to beat Denzel Ward one-on-one. Get an 18-yard gain. Perfection of a call versus man blitz.
Yeah, that was a great call right there. If he got one R-stick juke to the right, that would have been a touchdown.
Definitely so. But 1st and 10 once again, 1 yard outside of the door of the red zone. Coming out in a 2 tight end set, actually a 3 tight end set, I apologize. You have to think Stephon Green is getting the ball, and he does.
Good job right there getting that ball to him. You gotta keep it going. I mean, he's only 4 for 6 right now, and it's just it's not doing a lot, but you still got to continue to give the ball to him. Don't get him out of the game. You know what I mean? Give him a couple carries. Let him get a load working a little bit.
Here's the key for Trent right now. He's gonna play on the safety Darius Digman, or he's gonna play on that user LB on Smith. He's going to user LB and run through the gaps right there. If that was a left run, he would have went down very quick. But instead, he runs the opposite way and gets some positive yardage, making sure he can at least get 3 points out of this drive.
Exactly. And you know what? From this point forward, I'm calling Trent the A-gap buster. He's just a buster. Simple as that. That's all he does. He takes them every time, goes into A or B gaps. He's just in those gaps all day long. He's the gap buster. I'm calling him that from now on. That's what it is.
Trent the Gap Buster. That's a funny name. As you said right there, tries to bust the gap, has the one-on-ones for Henry, but the wind is going to carry the ball.
Man, a little bit less touch on that one, and I guess the wind may have carried that one because that was a touchdown. Wow.
Definitely sucks there, but 4th and 6 upcoming. Gonna change up some people of who's gonna block the field goal. I've never seen that one happen before. I didn't think to ever do that.
I've never seen that either.
But 4th and 6 upcoming. I think Denzel Ward has the best speed out of all his corners. Doesn't get the animation to come off. The kick will hang to the left and go through the uprights. 3 points for LA.
Okay, so you got 3 points. Great job on there. So now, defensively, let's see if you could get a 3 and out. You know what I mean? Stop Trent from doing what he does, and get the ball back, and let's make something happen on offense again. You brought the ball down the field. You had no problem bringing it down the field. Everything was gravy there. Now keep eating that gravy a little bit more, and get something going here on the defensive end.
Eat the gravy a bit more. What is it? Thanksgiving?
Yes, it is. He needs to eat, doesn't it?
Hey, you got a point. That's why his name is Nick Chubb, who wants to grub.
There you go.
Oh, Saeed Blacknall tries to bring that in with one hand out of his range, but it gets knocked out. I wonder if Big Play Slay is the one who's guarding him today.
Man, I'll tell you what. He tried to hold himself, his inner self, Odell Beckham right there, But that was not the area to do that. You should have did that down the field a little bit.
Are we foreshadowing Madden 20? I think we've been doing it a lot tonight.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. 2nd and 10 upcoming right now. Has that corner route, but instead goes to the drag route. Antonio Callaway is going to get his 2nd catch of the day. Baker Mayfield, 3 for 4, 60 yards in that touchdown, but 3rd and 6 now here. He has the favorite play call of most in the league.
Man, he had a first down, actually. If he was to actually take it to the left and just scramble, he would have had a first down sliding.
Gonna ID the mic thinking the linebacker was coming in there. Has that post over the middle. Doesn't take it. Waited on the slant a little too long. Gonna go there still.
Wow.
Not intercepted, and Saeed Blacknall's gonna make the catch.
Wow, that play right there, it was so long. I just knew that was gonna be an interception. But again, great read right now. Baker Mayfield's out here balling and dotting right now.
For some reason, that has you going in and out, and I don't know why. I muted. So, as we're going to get Chubb to run the ball right there, he gets to the line and just falls out.
Yeah, that was a tad bit weird right there. I don't know what in the world was going on there with that one. But he still got 2 yards on the play, so that's, it's still key. It's positive yards. That's the best way to look at it.
Definitely so. So 2 yards there. Chubb has not been a factor this far into the game. We are in the 2nd quarter with 5 minutes and 39 seconds left on the clock. Blacknall out as the X receiver, presses his man, doesn't have nobody cover the dig. Blacknall on a wide share route. Will Moss on his man.
Man.
First down, 41 yards. The Browns offensive line. Is there a way we can just give all of them MVP?
Yeah, we should. We should at this point. This offensive line is just incredible. They're blocking everything right now. My goodness.
Is Weezy punching the air yet?
He might be. He's looking. That's for damn sure.
5 defensive linemen set coming there. That offensive line of the Browns is just bullying anybody in their way. Jordan Willis and Joey Bosa are not getting to Baker Mayfield, and then they're hitting that 2nd level, making sure they can lay out those linebackers. Hale being number 54, getting hit by number 72 there, and just looking small.
Man, those guys are it's just parting like the Red Sea right now. It's just ridiculous how this offensive line is playing.
Looking to pull the guns out of his system right now and hit Callaway on this slant potentially. David Njoku, Alden Tate, and Mr. Nelson are the 3 tight ends on the run. Runs the play action, goes underneath to Melvin Gordon III, the former Charger. Still trying to understand why French fried. Still trying to figure out why he gave a Super Bowl contender a great, when I say great, like Melvin Gordon is definitely underrated. Like he is a great running back.
Oh yeah, he's a fantastic running back. Right there on that last play though, hit that spin button just a little bit too early, and ended up getting he could have had a touchdown on that play.
Has that curl route.
Got it.
Looked too long and wants to go to Blacknall though, and he forces a bad pass.
Great hit.
That is a mistake Trent made there, but will get to 3 points and keep this to a 1-possession game.
Again,
I don't know why he didn't throw to the curl route.
He should have thrown to the curl route. I mean, I'm glad you saw it because actually I didn't see it at the time because I was aiming right for the guy that he threw it to, but he just got cracked and the ball got knocked out.
Yeah, it's really crazy. And then to think about it, Marley comes in with the 99 everything corners get smoked by that chair route. And the craziest part about the chair route that happened for Blacknall is how wide of a base it had. Wow. It wasn't like slot out where it takes a short amount of like a stutter. He literally hit an out route and then cut back up the field. Like he literally he sat down on the route and then came back up. Just insanity. Stephon Green with some great blocking, spins between his men, bounces off the tackle of Roquan Smith, but runs right into the corner, so we're going to get a first down.
Great job on that halfback zone play right there. This was one of the more used plays in Madden. You could get at least a good 3-4 yards out of every play when you run it. Just a great job running that play right there. Great blocking as well.
I definitely have to agree with you there. As we get a 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Richard Gant needs to put 7 on the board here. May look to Javonte Anthony in the slot. Runs it with Stephon Green. Has some green to go. If he could bounce off of some tacklers, gets another big gain.
And I tell
second in inches.
And I'll tell you right there, that's the power of the turbo button. That turbo button was being held down right there. If he was not holding that turbo button down, he cuts out and he's gone.
Roquan Smith will get user. Javonte Anthony in the slot. Has a man one-on-one deep on the right and the left side. Garyon Conley played it better than his counterpart, Denzel Ward. Interception for the Cleveland Browns.
Man, that was a great play right there. Cleveland Browns, man, I'm telling you, again, we said it earlier in the broadcast. Listen, 15-1 for a reason. You're not going to win against him throwing bombs all game. You're going to have to dot it up a little bit.
I do think that, if he had sent it deep to the right side instead of the left, he had a better shot. Denzel Ward is a great corner as well, but I don't know. It could have been a pick either way. Garyon Conley seemed to be in way better position, though, unfortunately. So I think that's where the gripe is for me specifically. It looked like the Z receiver actually had a better step on the ball.
Right, he might have had a better step on the ball, but we got to keep in mind also too there could have been it could have been something as well too as far as with the act for the QB as well for the deep back.
That is a very good point. Speaking of the act, Chargers will get there to get a 3rd and 9 stoppage. Baker Mayfield luckily let go of the ball quickly enough, and the best part about it is that you have to remember there's no more tuck rule in football. So that blitz really helped out. Sucks that, it was not a strip sack fumble or a loss of down somewhat. Has that one-on-one on that post route. Antonio Callaway makes a man fall on the catch. Gonna take off on Byers. Bye-bye. Touchdown, Antonio Callaway.
Man, I'm telling you right now, hell of a throw right there by Baker Mayfield. My goodness. At this point right now, the Browns are doing what they want to do on this defense. So we're only in the second quarter. We really, obviously we don't want to see a blowout here, but Trent's not listening to us. He's gonna try to blow him out the water. But let's see what these
Trent things, man.
Yeah, let's see what this guy could do here on offense. He's got to get a touchdown here in order to get back in this game. Needs a touchdown here right now.
Trent doing Trent things. That is what I can say to that. 1st and 10 upcoming for Jim Jones and his Chargers. Runs a stretch run. Has some great blocking to the right side of the field. Darius Dishman almost got stiff-armed to hell. But he said, you know what? I'm in heaven. I'm going to get this tackle, and we're going to get you to stop. But you can have the first down.
Yeah, he got it. He got the first down. That was key. Great run. Let's keep it moving.
Julius Peppers will be the user defender for Trent. The blitz comes right in. The offensive lineman and the fullback just did not block well enough. 2nd and 10 coming.
If you have not figured it out yet about Trent is going to bring that heat to you. He doesn't care who's open. He's gonna trust his guys to get to you first before you can make your read. And it's been proven all year long by only getting one loss.
It's kind of insane, low key. But 2nd and 10 nonetheless. It looks like he's gonna. That user blitzing LB is so solid. It forces not a bad read, but you force him into a better tackling defender. Justin Houston on the outside of that double A gap, able to make sure and ensure that he can block shed and make sure that Stephon Green does not go anywhere.
That's a great call right there on that particular play. Bringing this big 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9, no play action available. Roquan Smith is going to get the user call here. Javonte Anthony in the slot. Herman is probably out as the X receiver right now. He hasn't pulled the camera back. Has him over the middle. Swats it instead. And I don't know where Herman was going on out.
Yeah, I don't know where that ball was going as well. That ball just looked weird.
Yeah, I don't think Gant knew where he wanted to go directly. Had the running back in the seam for a second, then proceeded to have something else. As Jontarius Reese will catch this ball at the 13-yard line and go out at the 13-yard line.
Wow, I thought he got touched. That could have been scary if he actually got cracked and fumbled that ball, because I swore he got touched the first time.
Hey, miracle in the Meadowlands, you never know.
Only you said the Meadowlands.
Miracle in the Meadowlands. There's been 2 of them. Could have been one in Cleveland for once.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of Cleveland having, playoff lore, Trent won a Super Bowl with them, and he's pretty much erased the drive and the fumble as he's going to potentially get his way to his 2nd Super Bowl here. And, a lot of crazy talk has come about him and Weezy's teams. Weezy has called it out. Trent has 15. We'll repeat that for everybody. 15 99 overall players. Talk about a builder.
Man, the GOAT at it, this year for sure. When you got 15 players like that, it's pretty unheard of.
Definitely agree there. And Chubb gets his grub, gets a spin move, leaves his man on an island for a second, but gets tackled and making sure he cannot go any further. 17-yard gain, his biggest of the day.
And we typically talk about Chubb, more than normal. But in this particular game, we're not talking about him much because we don't need to. He's coming out with great play calling, playing great defense right now. He just an overall game altogether has just been fantastic right now.
Had the angle route to Chubb, but instead forces it deep to Blacknall. Could have been intercepted, but a little bit more patience, and he had a first down.
Now right there, as I got done just saying that this man has made some smart calls, that was not a good call right there. He got very lucky, though, to not get the interception on that particular drive or play.
Very, very true there as we get to 2nd and 10. Play action call. That corner route gets open. Is he going to jump it? Blacknall who literally tried to one-hand everything today.
And again, trying to hold the inner Odell Beckham. You gotta. I don't know how much we can say it right now. Although he can do it, but in this particular instance, there's just no reason for that particular type of animation. I don't understand it.
Definitely don't. We need a 2-hand catch button. Maybe B can become a catch button in the future, or we can precision catch somehow, some way. As Chubb, oh my goodness, wait a minute. He literally Roman Reigns speared a man and just blasted him out of here. Oh my goodness.
Well, again, that's what they needed. They needed to get a stop there. They got it now. But again, offensively, you haven't proven anything to us yet. Haven't proven anything to myself or Scream yet. Let's see if we could get something going on the offensive side of the ball. Got to get something going.
Definitely needs a score here. Without a score, you're going into halftime down 2 possessions, which can feel like a lot when you're playing Trent. Moves Stephon Green to block the right side. Probably going to ID that man Myles Garrett, who is the left end in this game. Justin Houston in at the right end right now. Sends a stunt blitz right there. The linebacker gets picked up. But Darius Dishman, that first round draft pick, the first overall pick, not this previous draft, but the draft before that, gets the interception underneath the receiver.
Okay, so now we're looking at 3 straight drives by the Chargers that the quarterback has thrown just an oblong ball. Okay? Just a terrible ball. And that was another one right there. Just a terrible throw.
Man, they just are not having the momentum going in favor of the day. Not at all. First and 10 for Trent here. Chubb is in the backfield. He'll get the call in the inside zone. Tries to run over Hill. Hill is not going to let him go downhill. Will stop him for a 1-yard gain.
And again, we see right here that he has an opportunity to at least get 3 points on the board he's not going to slack off on this one. I know he's up 17-3, but he ain't going to slack off on this one. He's going to try to put some points right here on this board right now.
I definitely agree with you there, as Njoku is going to be the tight end to the left. Pat Roberts, the slot receiver, to the left. Throws it there. I meant to say Njoku on the right. I apologize on that. As Trent will call the timeout, as his offense does not move a yard at all, so he needs to not throw a play action here.
Man, you can't get the play action going right now. So, at this point, I say run the ball, get in field goal range, see what you can do here to kick the field goal. Work the shot. If you don't get the field goal, the Chargers isn't doing anything right now on offense anyway. So what difference does it make? Give it a shot.
He runs that Bucks sail once again, which is going crazy. Goes to Callaway one more time. He is just making the right read all over the place right. Clock's going to run down. He's going to call this timeout. Kick the field goal. So we're going to get a 20-3 lead if this kick is not blocked. And what a way to look at this first half right now.
Yeah, this is just a perfect half of football right now that Cleveland's played. Trent once again 15-1 for a reason, and he's showing us why today. And at this point, we're going to be looking forward to a fantastic Super Bowl tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Against Weezy and his Rams.
And like always, never say never. As the second half kickoff comes up, 17-point deficit, and the Browns do get the ball back. So it's going to be interesting to see what Trent is going to bring to the table right now.
Man, Trent needs a stop in the worst way. He's having a hard time right now defensively and offensively for that matter. He really needs to get a stop here. A pick six would just do him so well right now. But I don't know if he's going to have an opportunity. I think we're going to see a heavy dose of Mr. Grubb.
Throws the slot screen. Saeed Blacknall stiff arms a man on his way out of bounds for an 11-yard gain. First down.
Man, Baker Mayfield 10 for 15 right now. Just insanely just dominating this game. 240 yards passing, I believe it is right now. He's just having an incredible game. And again, he could run the ball as much as he wants now. He's opened it up.
He definitely has. The book has been open. Jay is somewhere wondering where he can smoke this Gouda, as he's going to get another run with Nick Chubb, who's really not been the Chubb of old. He's just been a manager right now because Trent has been able to calm everything.
Everything. You said it right. He's dotting everything right now. But again, great. You got a good stop right there on first down. Let's see if you can keep it going here with these next two.
Man, oh man. 2nd and 10 here. Runs the play action call. Has that crosser right over the middle. Has a man. Baker's going to throw it right back. And Njoku comes to the ball against two defenders. Neither sticking with him, and the AI there is just not making it go.
Man, I'm telling you, just when you have a quarterback that has the touch that Baker Mayfield has, and it just has the speed that Baker Mayfield has, he's just a dual threat. It's just impossible to deal with, with somebody, especially with somebody that has 15 freaking 99 overall players. It's unheard of.
You're definitely right there. As we get in the chat, the Charger is saying shit is trash. I know I was going to be PG, but hey, I'm just going to read it how the chat says it.
Hey, you got to read it as the text says. This is not really a PG channel, even though we are PG for the most part.
Man, they've been cussing in the chat all damn night. They be out there. Look, here's the best part about it. Fitz can't delete nothing he says tonight.
Nope, not at all. Never can.
3rd and 9 now on the way. The Browns have just been moving the ball mechanically down the field no matter what the situation is. Whether it's a play action play, whether it's a run play and just managing the time he has, it doesn't matter what he does. Somehow, some way, he's going to get from his touchback area to at least the 30-yard line and kick a 3-point field goal.
And I think right now, at this point, he's just digging into his bag of tricks right now, picking different formations now and everything, just kind of testing things out, getting ready for, a meeting with Weezy and the Rams. Again, the game's not over yet, but man, it just seems like that's what he's doing right now.
Low pass to Patrick Roberts does not go. 4th and 9, gonna go for the field goal.
And he got another stop, but again, this point's still gonna go up on the boards, I believe.
Can he bend it like Beckham? He can, and it is good. 23-3, a 20-point lead for Trent and his Browns.
All right, so once again, we've stated it earlier, he needed a touchdown, didn't get the touchdown. You held him to 3 points. You really need a touchdown now. You still got plenty of time in this game to make a comeback, but you have to play perfect playoff football right now. If you don't do it, it's a wrap.
This is going to be insane. That's what I can say for sure. 1st and 10, and that Browns defense is going to try to cover everything across the field. Makes a great throw to Javonte Anthony. Got past Roquan Smith. Threw it right away instead of waiting. 2nd and 8.
And let's talk about Roquan Smith right there just now. That was a great play by him, getting that user and getting Roquan Smith in the area to get that tackle. Great job. He could have been a whole lot more yards on that play.
Definitely so. Runs a man call here. The post gets wide open. Denzel Ward, did you want to play defense today?
Yeah, apparently so. My goodness. That was
apparently not. He allowed that. Man, he got boomed right there on the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 upcoming. Javonte Anthony and Herman are on the same side of the field. Hunter Henry will move over there as well as we get an audible on the play. Looks like he's going to set up a run call here. Doesn't go for the run. Has no time, though, as the pressure gets there. Myles Garrett coming from the right end position, getting in the backfield.
I believe Myles Garrett is one of his 99 overall players as well, isn't he?
That is a fact.
Yes, indeed. And there's a reason why.
Has the slots over the middle with the seams and doesn't throw them, as Green will get the sack on the play, a loss of 4.
Man, this Browns team is just so stacked across the board. Man, you realize we're going to be watching 2 stacked teams in a Super Bowl to finish off the Madden 19 season for AGS? It's going to be bonkers.
Intercepted? No, he does force the throw to Hunter Henry. But he played it very well. 4-14, a field goal is now coming. So 3 points here. Get it back down to 17. And you still have 10 minutes and 35 seconds overall to make something happen.
Obviously you got to kick the field goal here. You got to get your points. But the situation right now, it's just so bleak for the – oh, my goodness. It's just so bleak for him right now. I don't know what else to say. I feel bad. I feel bad for him.
I think we're all flabbergasted. I think I'm more flabbergasted with the fact that this man just took the ball 9 yards out of the end zone just to get to the touchback line.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense whatsoever. The ball is all the way back in the end zone. Just chill a bit. You're going to get somebody injured. And you don't need anybody injured before the Super Bowl, for a fact.
That is a fact. You get one injury that cost you the game, Weezy will take it.
Yes, he will.
1st and 10 upcoming. Auden Tate on the motion. Counter runs the call for Nick Chubb. Tries to outrun his man. No. Chubb is going to lose 3 yards. 2nd and 13.
Yeah, that was a great stop right there by James. Great tackle. 3-yard loss. Let's see if he can get another stop here.
All right, Marley, I'm with you. There is no weakness on that Browns. I mean, he can. You have to just catch him slipping. You have to catch him slipping. Block 6. And Njoku's going to go up, get hit at the 29-yard line. 7 back. Play actions available.
Yep, and he's going to use it. 9 times out of 10 in this league, in Madden 19 period, everybody uses play action. Looks like verticals.
Verts it is. Goes over the
read.
middle to David Njoku. Possession catch low.
Perfect read right there. You knew he was going to play that running back coming out the backfield. Knew he was going to play Chubb coming out the backfield. So just a great job, just recognizing Njoku coming down that seam and just making a great pass.
Definitely so. I agree there. Melvin Gordon being in the backfield. Pat Roberts, the slot receiver, runs the halfback screen, has great blocking, tries to hurdle a man. Almost lost his leg.
My gosh, man. He's 14 for 20 right now. I think how many receptions does he have in a row now? Like I don't think they've dropped anything.
I think that's only 3 because he dropped some last drive.
Okay, yeah, true.
Runs the bubble screen to Callaway, so it'll be 4 in a row now. Callaway gets the catch, spins away from a man, gets about 8 yards there. 2nd and 3 coming up instead.
And again, as I stated earlier, once again, he is digging into the bag of tricks now, figuring out what he's going to kind of finagle with for the Super Bowl. And it may even get to the point where he takes some people out. If he scores here, I think we're going to see some people coming out of the game.
That may have to be the call and the cause here as 2nd and 3 is on the way. 6 men blocking, and Njoku is going to run to the out. Chubb is going to run behind Njoku and get a solid 5-yard gain.
Great job right there getting that 5 yards. Giving you yet another 1st and 10 and just constantly moving the football. Again, fantastic job. The game across the board right now for Trent and his Browns has just been impeccable. Just an incredible game. And this right now, this might be smelling a touchdown right here.
Blacknall on the motion. The cross screen is coming. Nobody is in his way. Just one man he jukes away from, tries to spin past the other defenders. Melvin Gordon is looking like the receiving version of Nick Chubb.
You got me out here cracking up talking that. That was a good one right there. I don't even know what to say after that one. Great job on that one.
Hey, really all you can call it because he's running through 2 running backs very effectively here.
Yes, he is.
That post route is there. Roberts did not jump as he gets clamped up. As the field gets shorter, your chances of scoring may get better, but throwing the ball is not the answer.
No, not the answer there at all. But again, the good thing about that particular throw is that it was too high for anybody to get it. That was the best thing about that throw right there. So good job getting that ball out to where nobody could get it, because interception would have hurt you right there.
Definitely so. 2nd and 10 coming. Chubb still in the backfield on the stretch run. Runs it inside, gets 2 yards on the gain. The run defense is here. That is the thing. The run defense has been containing the run, but it's the passing that's not on his side.
Yeah, it seems like he was focusing a lot more coming into this game for Nick Chubb, and not focusing more on the actual importance of stopping Baker Mayfield getting that ball down the field. This guy is tough, and offensively he's potent. You can't slack off in any aspect of the game because there's no weaknesses at all on this Browns offense.
None at all. That drag route is across. That post is over the back of the end zone. He might throw it up here. Throws it one-handed to Callaway, but a Browns receiver stumbles. And they call it out of bounds.
Wow. Was that an animation that looked like he was trying to get both feet in? I swore he got both feet in.
I have never seen that.
I've never seen that.
Life.
Yeah, I've never seen that. That was crazy.
I have never seen that in my life.
Wow, Fisky's in the chat right now talking about, wait, was that a TD? Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I think both feet was in too. I agree.
I don't know, but as he gets the field goal up, we are now into 4th quarter, 6 minutes, 57 seconds away from Super Bowl number 2, almost guaranteeing us the repeat champion at this moment. But again, never say never. 20 points is not hard to come back from.
No, it's really not that hard, but against a team like the Browns, it's going to be a tad bit difficult. That's a great read.
Great read up the seam to Stephon Green, gets to the 50-yard line. He only has 50 yards to go. Look at that, 25 yards in 7 seconds.
Yep, keep it going, kid. You got to get the offense out here. You don't have time anymore to try to do this, that, and the third. You got to get out there, hike it, make it happen. Let's go.
Angle route coming.
Yep,
the right guard ignores his man. Justin Houston will push past the left tackle, get the strip sack, and he gets the fumble because the right guard just allowed whatever he wanted right there. I am not sure what's going on here.
And as I stated earlier, exactly what once he knew that he was going to win this game, he was coming in the fourth quarter and he was going to go ahead and change his players. He is not going to take any chances whatsoever into having anybody get hurt before the big dance playing against those Rams.
So some words in the chat are that your audio keeps cutting out. And again, we are using Discord audio this time. It might be Discord messing with us. We don't know. We'll figure it out. We don't know. We're not sure.
All right. Well, again, I don't know if everybody can hear me or not. Still right now, I hope they can. It's cutting out. It's still cutting out?
Every now and then.
Okay. Let's see. Hopefully,
man, he's putting in every backup possible. He's putting in guys I've never seen in my life.
Yeah, this man is not playing. He's not playing around. He's playing no games whatsoever right now.
Yeah, he is putting in dudes we did not expect to see at all. So 20-point lead, gonna play it safe. Blake Bortles will be the quarterback. This leads him to put Melvin Gordon as his lead back no matter what. Interesting to see.
Man.
Because Melvin Gordon can ball too. That's the thing about it.
Yeah. He's got so many weapons, man. It's just so crazy what he could do right now, in this game. He could just run the clock for the most part because he knows his game is pretty much a wash. So, just work on a couple more concepts, get it together, and ready for tomorrow's game.
Dwayne Allen, the fullback, will get a rush of a yard.
Man, I'm telling you, it's just so crazy right now to see that the way that this game has been dominated by the Browns. The Chargers, they've had a great playoff run, a great run in general, but again, just incredible to see what these guys are doing on the Browns.
Ito Smith gets a loss of 3 yards, almost got stripped on that play. Trent is going to go ahead and run the punt and not kick the field goal. Opts to put the Chargers in bad field position.
And I think that's a great read and a great call on that to make just get the punt out. And no matter what, and he's going to get a great punt going on right here. Oh, he got away.
Unfortunately, though, does not get outside of that 15-yard mark. 11-yard line, 89 yards away to make this lead be cut to half and go to 13.
Yeah, it's a little too late right now at this point. It's it's nothing that he can do. It's nothing he can do right now.
Pardon me, but I thought that was an interception.
I thought it was.
I thought Sidney Jones caught that.
I thought it was too. Yeah. I did think the same thing. He sat right on it.
First and 10, Richard Gant is behind the quarterback. Has the running back underneath. He will hit him. Roquan Smith will get everything done there.
Wow. And just I don't know at this point what else to say as far as this game is concerned. The defense has been playing great by the Browns. Offense has been just incredible, just impossible to stop. It's an all-around fantastic game right now, and everybody's being covered.
He tried to go deep, and instead of anything working, literally, he gets swatted down by a defensive lineman. The offensive line is just not there to help.
Yeah, it's too much going on right now. The Browns defense is all over the place, and now they're getting pressure with the front. Oh my gosh.
Runs it underneath. Stephon Green might go yard. Dishman catches up.
Trying to punch it out, too. He tried hard to punch that ball out. Couldn't get it, but got the first down. So great job getting the first down. Trying to make it a little bit of a decent score here.
Picked off. Nope. Just missed the interception.
Just missed that one. Holy cow right there. Wow. I just knew that was a pick six, taking it back to the house, man.
2nd and 1. The blitz came there. Takes the drag, plays it safe. Hunter Henry will try to get to the outside and get out of bounds. No play call there, but he will stay in bounds and go down with his knee in bounds. 1st and 10.
He did stay patient there on that particular throw. That was a good job at staying patient, because the way he blitzes, just I don't see how anybody can stay patient doing that.
Ooh, Javonte Anthony, catch, spin, move. My goodness.
Watch Anthony again.
Goes underneath. Hunter Henry dropped it.
Man. Well, on top of what we're sitting there talking about, that was just a drop. You know, that was a great defensive play, too. You know, they tried to strip the ball, obviously. So that was a great defensive play call right there. Great tackling.
2nd and goal. Herman. Richie James on the same side. Anthony's on the outside of the Z. Gonna control the middle of the field and make sure he can do what he wants. Runs that blitz effectively. Should have been a strip sack, and it was not.
Walking
My
NFL
goodness.
blitz. Walking NFL blitz. I'm telling you. This man right here. Weezy, I hope you're watching. You know what I mean? Because you're going to have some homework you're going to have to do to make sure that you figure this out.
Yeah, you're cutting out tremendously on this end of it all. I don't know if it happened over the last course of it all. And the ball goes into the stands there.
And you know what's funny here on my end as well, too? At times you cut off. Probably not as much as mine, but you do cut off sometimes here, too. We'll have to look at it a little bit further before we get to the
Discord don't like us.
Yeah.
Discord don't like us.
Yeah, it may not like us, so we may have to just go back to the box for the Super Bowl.
Discord be hating. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Discord be hating. Fourth and goal. Gets sacked through his own man. Green is just having a field day.
Green is just eating right now. He might be eating a little bit more than Chubb.
Yeah, that is a very fair point.
Man, I'll tell you. Great game by the Browns.
That defensive line just took over.
Yes, they did.
Runs the toss to Gordon. Has great blocking, even with the backup guys in. 2nd and 7.
Wow. I'll tell you what, you know, and kind of, you know, because obviously this game is about to be a wash here. And, you know, kind of looking at a preview for the Super Bowl, you know, what do you think is going to be the take on that particular game? Because both of these guys that are going to be in the bowl, you know, for a shot at a copy of Madden 20, and you know, what do you think is going to happen with these guys?
I'm sorry, you had cut out, so I heard like part of it, but not at all on my ears.
It's cutting off that much, huh?
No, like I didn't hear it directly.
Oh, okay. No, what I was just basically asking you was, you know, because obviously this game is over. So just wanted to get your take on the Super Bowl, on what you think that, you know, what you think is going to happen. What you think it's going to take for Weezy to win against these Browns? Because, again, going against 15 guys at 99 overalls, it's tough.
I definitely think it's going to be a challenge for J.J. Watt, Chandler Jones,
Yes,
and Aaron Donald to get in that backfield in a 3-versus-1 set, especially knowing that Trent likes to send 4 at all times, including that linebackers are really 5 to 4 people. never really 3,
Right.
because his pressure is kind of immaculate in a sense. So I do think that I think Weezy has his hands full right there. Great push by Derwin James to make sure he doesn't catch that ball. And then as far as his defense is concerned, you're going up against 599 overall offensive linemen.
Yeah.
Like, you have to make sure, like, if you're going to send pressure or run 3-down linemen, that your corners are able to stay up with their stamina and not do stupid stuff. You have Ramsey, you have Cruikshank, who used to play for the Browns. So Trent knows the ins and outs from that man.
Yeah.
And you also have to understand and know that Terrell Edmonds is a great safety. He's a great nickel corner as well to play in the box, to blitz at times, even though Weezy's not like the best blitzer in the world.
Right.
Excuse me. So it's going to be very interesting to see how these guys are going to game plan for each other. But it's going to be a very, very interesting thing overall to see, can Saeed Blacknall escape the wrath of Jalen Ramsey? Like, this is what the real question that it is when you think about it. You have 3 great receivers going up against 3 great corners.
Yeah.
Is Weezy going to play the game plan to where he sits them up by depth chart? Or is he going to leave them where they are and just play? I liken it to this. When the Redskins got Josh Norman, everybody figured, is Norman going to follow? Is he going to be the guy that people wanted him to be in Carolina?
Right.
Or is he going to play that Redskins defense to where he's going to sit on one side of the field, lock it down, and do what he do best? Obviously, he could do the following thing, but what's going to work best for Weezy?
Well, I think for Weezy, what's going to work best for him is to be smart. The last game that we just did, for Weezy to win, the first game that he won, he's got to be smart. There's so many, he had so many calls doing play action plays when he shouldn't have done them. You know what I mean? He's got to have. I think it's just going to be, to me personally, I think it's all about play calling when it comes down to Weezy. He can't have nim-witted plays playing against Trent. You just can't do it. He's got too much going on. I mean, look at this here. Look what's going on here right now. That was almost
intercepted.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think he saw him right there.
Right. But that's. I think that's going to be the key factor. Weezy beating himself. You know what I mean? Both of these guys are so good with these teams. But if we're talking about just Weezy now at this point, I think he can't beat himself. Because even though he won that last game, he did some boneheaded plays in that game.
Definitely did. Has that post deep, wants to go to it. He does go.
Oh my
It's going to get picked off. He doesn't die for it.
Wow.
28 seconds away. Browns going to their second Super Bowl.
Yep. Second Super Bowl for the Browns.
Man. Gets that catch with Javonte Anthony. That was a really, really threaded needle right there. My God.
Yeah, he said it was a little too late to be threading that needle. Should have been doing that throughout the entire game. I'm telling you.
That was in a haystack.
Wow.
He mosses on him.
Moss him, yeah. Way to moss him. Where is all of that earlier in the game? Obviously, he's taking guys out and making sure that, his guys are fresh and ready to go for the Super Bowl. So he doesn't really care if he gets his touchdown here.
And he does get the touchdown in garbage time. He will get it to potentially 13 points. He may go for 2 for the hell of it.
May as well. This is going to be your last play on offense for the year.
He will go for the 2 here. Wonder if he's going to throw this or throw another toss to the left.
Toss coming.
Could be the dive, and he false
False
starts.
starts it. Wow. When it rains, it pours. That blitz was coming. That blitz was coming.
That user LB is insane.
My goodness.
That user LB blitz is really insane. It is something different, like really different.
You know the guys really got it. You know you got to get so pissed off to have to deal with something like that. And that's another thing I'm thinking about too, as far as Weezy. Will he get aggravated with blitzes like that? You know, because obviously Weezy needs some time for things to develop. So will he get aggravated with that user blitz like that? That's going to be a key factor in that Super Bowl.
This is insane, man. The kneel down is going to come. We're going to end with a score of 26-12. The Browns are making their way back to the Super Bowl. The Browns are going back to the bowl. Man, what a way to end the night. So the Lamar Hunt, the George Halas Trophy goes to the Rams. We are getting a two-time champion here in any given Sunday this Madden cycle.
Oh man! Now I tell you, you know, obviously the first game was fantastic. You know, this game here was, you know, it was a good game for a little bit, but again, just too much of Trent with these Browns. You know what I mean? With all those players and again, the reason why he's 15-1 in the regular season, and this is going to be a tough. He's going to be a tough task for the Rams to get for Weezy and his Rams to get through. He really is.
Man, and they're both 15-1, so
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what happens. They're probably gonna go ahead and schedule. Weezy is trying, and I'm gonna be childish. Weezy is running, and he's trying to play on Wednesday instead, and he should just do tomorrow. Just get it out the way.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, it's the last game of the Madden 19 season. I mean, you know what I mean? Do you really have to game plan that bad? I mean, I guess, you know, again, a copy of Madden 20 is in the works, so you know what I mean. So you know, so guys want to make sure that they have the right. But in the same token, you have to look at it like this, Weezy. You gotta ride it. You gotta ride it while it's hot. You're gonna make yourself a little cold, and then if you got to deal with these type of blitzes that you know he's gonna run. I mean, you know he's coming out running this. That's neither here nor there. He's gonna come out. Trent's coming out, and he's running these blitzes on. So how are you gonna deal with him is the key. You know what I'm saying? But in the same token, you got to run it while like you're hot right now. Your man Gurley is hot. You got to run him while he's hot. But we'll see. We'll see what happens if they play either tomorrow or Wednesday, and we'll know for sure soon, I'm sure.
And here's the best part that we're not even talking about. The winner of the Super Bowl gets a free copy of Madden 20. So there's the incentive. Hopefully we get the game sooner than later. Ah, man, but we'll be waiting in the chat to see when the bowl is. Pack is going to get the graphic to us as soon as possible, but we need to see when the bowl will be played. Man, this is going to be insanity.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great game. I can't wait to see this Super Bowl, and I'm really looking forward to this Super Bowl. This is gonna be fantastic. Can't wait for it.
Oh man, but as always, guys, for me, I am Night Scream, and I'm going to be signing out tonight.
And I am Wesley Snipes. I'm out as well. Y'all be safe. Can't wait for the bowl.
Please don't hurt nobody, guys. We don't want to have to, do our RP stream. We don't need all of that. No fancy nuggets or nothing tonight, man. Just remember, pre-show for the Super Bowl. You know what? I haven't even shown it on stream yet. Let me go ahead and get myself together.
Yeah, may as well
y'all are gonna be mad at me, boy.
Yeah, just may as well get it out there. May as well get it out there right now.
So here it is, guys. We have the Any Given Sunday Madden 20 team selection order. Once again, you will see this on the pre-show for the Super Bowl. It may be tomorrow, it may be Wednesday. But we do know one thing, Madden 20 next Thursday. Next Thursday is when the ball drops. The AGT Any Given Sunday tournament is still going on. They're in the final four right now. I believe it's Wheezy versus Rhino and Doc versus let me see what the other competitor was. Doc versus Slop. My money is going to be on Wheezy versus Doc.
Yeah, that might be a good call. That might be a good call right there. I haven't been paying attention personally to the to those particular games right there because I've been focused more on what's been going on here with these divisionals and championships and everything right now.
Yeah, but hopefully we get more things soon. So we're out, guys. Have a great night. Stay safe. Don't hurt nobody. Don't hurt yourself. If you get injured, hopefully you don't break your collarbone like Madden would do to you. So peace.
You crazy.